Gangsters. Snowy Sunday afternoon. Crazy. Oh boy. This week, it's been pretty good. Been a pretty good week. Yesterday, leg day. Fire. Pretty tough, but it was a good one. Had a good sleep last night. Had a nice little breakfast, some coffee, do your thing. And now it's time to go get a pump. You know what I mean? And the next day in the sequence of the workout cycle is a chest and tricep. So a nice little chest pump, some triceps. I think maybe a little bit of core today. Haven't really done any this week. So maybe like a little bit of core activation would be nice. And then follow it up with a nice sauna. Sweaty, cruisy sauna would be nice. Maybe like 25 minutes. We'll see how we're feeling. And then gonna have to go to the grocery store, grab some more meat, grab some veggies, and then start meal prep. And this person's being super nice and let me through. Thank you so much, lady. That's freaking wonderful. You love when that happens. And then yeah. So I think I'm feeling an incline bench today. Oh, do I got that? That was risky. No, I'm good. I think I'm feeling an incline bench today. Or maybe an incline, well, I still do a bench and then an incline. No, I'll keep the same routine. I like that routine, actually. Bench, incline, dips, and then I might do the incline chest fly machine, because Pure's got this like fancy, it's like usually you're doing your chest flies, like you're just kind of sitting straight up, but it's like it has an incline plate loaded version of that. So I might try that today. I think I'll hit those 4. Maybe I'll do a 5th, we'll see. And then maybe 5 sets of triceps, just bang 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 bang, crush them. I don't know if I'll do the overhead or a pull down. We'll see. And then, yeah, maybe some core, and then freaking bang, get into the core. That's gonna be the workout for today. And then we'll get right back into it. So tomorrow will be Monday, starting the cycle over again. So we'll do a back and buys on Monday, and then we'll do a legs on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, I'm gonna be hitting the tunnel up. So likely no workout on Wednesday. That'll be the break. Thursday arms, Friday leg day, and then we'll start the whole thing over again and just keep it going. So I think that will be the plan. I'm liking that approach. I was pleasantly surprised with the strength yesterday. 205 for 3 sets of 5 reps. That's pretty good for me. I haven't really hit those kind of numbers before. So it's nice to see that we're going in the right direction. Wow, this is like a whiteout blizzard storms show. This is crazy. So yeah, we'll get in there and we'll fire up some chest, get a little sauna in, and Bob's your uncle, I love the weekend workouts. They're just freaking wicked. They're wicked. But anyways, see you in there. Boom. Dunzo. It was an interesting session. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. I felt like I was moving some pretty good weight in there, you know? Bench press, 185 for the first 3. And just like the squats on the 4th one, I only got 3 reps in. Moved it down to 175 and cranked out 5 on the last one. Then went into the dips, 5 sets of the dips. I mean, those were moving. I even gave the camera a little wink on one of those sets. And then moved to the incline bench, plate loaded, like kind of bench press type move, but it was like on an incline. And that was moving. I got 2 wheels on that bad boy, which was nice. And then did some flies. But the reason I say it was interesting was got a little bit of a late start to the morning. And it's just like the whole time you're kind of like thinking to yourself, you're like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Like I still gotta, you think about like the stuff that you have to do in the afternoon. So it's like, I just like felt kind of rushed a little bit the whole time, you know what I mean? So it was like kind of hard to like settle in. I was still moving good weight, so I'm like happy about that part, and like the effort was good. But I'm just like, I didn't feel like I really like got into it. I was just like constantly thinking like, oh shit, what do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? So you know what that means, right? It means don't waste half your morning when you know you have shit to do, right? Then you can eliminate that whole worrying. It's a lot easier said than done when you're laying in bed though, and it's like all nice and warm. You're like, oh, this is so nice, I'm gonna relax. But the downstream effect of that delayed start is that now I'm like, oh my god, I have so much stuff to do, right? So, and I like didn't get to do any sauna, or I didn't do any cardio after. Like I just did the workout, and then I barely got to, I didn't film the core and the abs, but I did a couple sets, core and triceps. I did a couple sets of the rope pull down, and then I alternated for abs between the, like you pull and then you're like crunching down versus like sitting in the, like doing leg raises, you're kind of sitting in the, I don't even know what you call that. You know the thing, you put your elbows on it, your back's against it, leg raises, that thing. So I got a couple of those in just to do a last burn, but the pump on the chest, it was a good pump. So I am stoked about that, but it's like, oh man, like now I'm like, 3 o'clock, I got a freaking whole bunch of stuff to do, and we have dinner tonight, and so it's like, it's sometimes that happens, but still got the workout in, cut it a little bit shorter than I wanted to. It is what it is, you keep moving, you got to do it. A good pump shorter than you want, or like not getting everything in but still getting a really freaking good pump, is better than not going at all, if you're picking up what I'm laying down here, right? So we got it done. Now it's like grocery shop, freaking meal prep, bang bang boom, get that done, and then off to dinner. And that's a wrap for the week of workouts, right? I mean, not too bad. I'd say this is pretty good. It's January 10th, so technically, like I'm gonna say done week 2 of like filming if we go on like a Monday to Sunday basis. I guess, I mean, I like looking at Monday as like the first day of the week. It's like Monday, and then like Sunday's the end of the week, you know what I mean? Or you can look at it as like Sunday's the first day of the week because like you're prepping for the upcoming week. Whatever, either way, we're going into the 3rd week, right? So film pretty much all of the workouts, which is super exciting because it's like getting consistent. I saw a stat the other day. It was like, I think it was like 88% of New Year's resolutions or goals are like people fall off them at 2 weeks, like 88%, like something crazy high. So like almost 9 out of 10 people have already fallen off their New Year's goals. So sticking with the workouts and doing it, right? That could be like a little like juice, like, hey, like I'm still sticking with it, we're still doing it, we're getting after it, still got the videos going, still got the exercise going. And I am a little bit more jazzed too, because it's like I didn't really do the workout as like a New Year's resolution. It was more of like, okay, I want to hold myself accountable to make sure that I do the workouts. And I guess my New Year's resolution goal would be to make sure that I film the workouts and post them, right? So have like the little bit of a debrief, film a couple of clips of the workouts, and then do a debrief, post them. I guess that would count as my New Year's resolution, if you will. And so this I have been able to kind of keep doing. So stoked about that. But yeah, another workout done in the books, another brick laid. You know, another step in the right direction. I'll take it. Now I'm home. Got to go to the grocery store. See you in the next one. Peace.